people because they hurt you. You'll begin to want to stomp people because they stomped you. You'll begin to want to talk about people because they talked about you. You'll begin to want to smear their name all over the place. That's not Jesus. Jesus is loving people because He told us to. And let me tell you something else. You know what? Being a Christian means loving everybody. That means I should love Brandon because Jesus told me to. I should love Brandon because I am a Christian and because I want to. That's Jesus right there, folks. Jesus will change your heart and change your views on things. And I do love Brandon. I do. He's a good buddy. But I love him with all my heart. That's the way Jesus wants us to be. I'm telling you, folks, mercy. If we just get by looking at everybody's faults. And we wonder why. We wonder why people don't want to go to church. We wonder why people don't want to have anything to do with the Jesus that we know. We sit in the wrong places sometimes. We can't stomp and snort and all that and act like Satan out here and then expect people to be able to see Jesus in us. Well, you know what? Being a Christian, it's hard work. But you can't let your guard down. Show compassion. Show compassion, not because you have to. I never did like that idea. Well, I got to do it because the Bible tells me. How many times you heard that? I got to love somebody because the Bible tells me. I got to go to church because the Bible tells me. Folks, I'm going to tell you something. You want to be a Christian because it feels good. Kind of like taking a bath. You don't have to, but it feels good. Amen? I'm serious. But going to church, being a Christian, kind of like taking a bath. You don't have to do it, but it feels good. Showing compassion. Looking beyond people. Looking beyond the faults of people. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Being a Christian, people's faults, we should be thankful. We should be thankful that you're in the church house. I'm telling you, because if honest to goodness, if you sit back and you look, we all need to be here for a reason, amen? And we are here for a reason. It ain't to pick faults out and point faults out, to point fingers and to do this and do that, but it's to love each other, just like Gerald said in Sunday school. We're here for one reason. All the churches are here for one reason, and that reason is Jesus. And that's the mindset we got to get. That's the mindset we got to have. You know what? And I love what you said this morning when you said it's not about me. It's not about us. It's about Jesus. You know what? If we would have a mindset like Jesus told us to, strive to be Christ-like in everything that we do, then that compassion would be a little easier. Let me tell you something I done one time. I was going through the deal with the Lord called me to preach. I knew in order to be a preacher, I had to be more compassionate. And I prayed. This is as the old saying, watch what you pray for. I prayed that the Lord would give me compassion. Oh, mercy. Let me tell you. I couldn't even watch TV without crying. I don't show that come on where they repair the homes and stuff for the people. I'd sit there and I'd bawl and miss you and say, what's wrong with you? Oh my gosh, I just look at that. I couldn't help it. Why? Because the Lord done what I asked Him to do. He gives me compassion. Well, let me tell you something, folks. Compassion doesn't come easy. All right? It doesn't. Because like I said, man, people wrong you and the first thing you want to do is, how am I going to make them suffer worse than I did? And then the Holy Spirit comes in and says, Lord, are you compassion? The Lord showed compassion on this woman. The Lord showed compassion why? Because He loved her. We're going to move on. In verse 13, it talks about Jesus answered and said to her, whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. Boy, is that so true. I want you to think about the way the world is today. I want you to think about everything that everybody's doing, the things that they're searching for. I tell you what you can do. You can turn the TV on and you can go on the internet or whatever you want to do, and you can just about find a new religion every day. Every single day. This one branched off of this one because they didn't like what that one was doing. They finally found something that goes along with their lifestyle. I want to tell you something. It ain't about your lifestyle. It's about what Jesus wants you to do. All right? And we see here worldly thirst. There's so many people thirsting after the things of this world. And the problem is when you go out into the world and you begin to try to quench your thirst, you're never going to do that. It's like this, you know, you do this for a while, then you move on to something else. It begins to give you satisfaction, and before long it runs out and you move on to something else. Unless you find Jesus, you will never get that satisfaction that you're looking for. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the fact that this world does not quench my thirst. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. We look around and we see all these people struggling with different things. They're out here drinking things up, and they're out here, you know, doing drugs, and they're out here looking for other things, looking at things they don't need to be looking for. They're on the computers looking at things that they don't need to be looking at. They're watching TV shows that they don't need to be watching, and we're wondering what's wrong with them. It's because if they're thirsty for the things of the world, they need to get away from that. Now, how do they get away from that? It all goes back to compassion. We show them, and we lead them to where they need to go. And now, how do you get that compassion? By having conversations with Jesus. I want to tell you something. Again, and I'm going to go back to compassion a little bit.